Good to have you back once again, and can't say this enough. Congratulations on the 3-0 start.
Yeah, thanks, Tim. It was a good weekend for us. You want to play well in your own building and to take care of business on Thursday night. We knew we'd get a good pushback from Youngstown on Saturday. They're going to come out and try to get that split on the road, and they came out hard, got that lead. But credit to our guys for responding and taking over that game.
And how big is it for you, especially when you're working with younger players like you are? You have kids as young as high school, some are, could it be, early college freshmen and sophomores and things like that. To be able to have that ability to be down a few goals and still have that mental fortitude to say, you know what, we're not out of this. There's still plenty of time on the clock. Let's go put some pucks in the back of the net.
Well, I think that's a credit to our leadership. They stuck with it, and they weren't getting down, and they knew they needed to be better. And we had a slow start Saturday with, a couple missed defensive assignments, and credit to Youngstown for playing so hard and forcing us into those mistakes. But I think the group knew that they needed to clean up some things up. And I remember after the first period when I walked into the locker room, I said, I assume you guys have already talked about all the negatives, so let's talk about the positives here. And then we kind of went from there.
And you bring up another good point there. You have that strong leadership core that you don't necessarily have to go in and play bad cop right when you walk in at the end of a period. You know that the guys are already thinking about that. In some cases, it sounds like are already addressing it.
Yeah, even coming off the ice, I mean, we give them about the first 7-8 minutes in the locker room by themselves, and just to get their bodies recovered, and then we go in and talk about things that we could do and what we want to improve on. And walking off the ice, I could hear the guys just talking about needing to be better. We need to be prepared for the start of the next period, and so I knew that was taking place. So we were able to walk in and talk about how we wanted to be a little quicker in transition and spend a little more time with the puck.
And coming into the season, one of the things that you really discussed a lot on was how talented of a group of forwards you have, just their ability to create and be able to score and be able to help others score as well. Your last two game winners come from your defenseman, Mason Lohrei. And what does that do in terms of maybe teams trying to plan against when they know that, yeah, you have a talented group of forwards, but, some of the players that might crash from the blue line are also just as dangerous.
Well, we knew with Mason, I mean, he was going to be that offensive guy for us on the backside. And he plays a lot of the game like a forward. He's looking to be part of every rush whenever he has that opportunity. And that's why he had the numbers he had last year. And so he's that one guy back there that we kind of expected from the start. But it's good to see some of our younger defensemen now learn from Mason and recognize when they want to join and when they want to become part of that rush. And so we knew we had that group of forwards, getting a little bit of a bump from some of our younger defensemen now is going to be crucial.
Mason Lohrei, obviously the top scoring defenseman in this early part of the USHL season. Jackson Kunz, one of the leading scorers among forwards as well. And what can you say about your offense right now that, once again, yeah, they've had to play behind, but it sounds like they have the confidence that if they want to put a goal in, that they know how to do it.
Well, and that's a sign of our depth. I mean, right now we're still tinkering with lines a little bit, just trying to find the right combinations, but it's a good problem to have when we have that group up there. I mean, Jake Schmaltz's line has been playing excellent. We made one little change off of their line, added a little bit more of a physical presence to Jesse Tucker's line, and all of a sudden you could see, both those lines kind of going on Saturday, which was great to see. And we've got some depth scoring already this year too. We've gotten those first year with Spitznagel and contributing on Grundy's line. So it's a good start to where our depth is at. And the nice thing is we know we got, two more forwards coming off the IR here shortly. Braden Stannard, who had shoulder surgery, or not surgery, but repairs done at the end of the summer, is going to be cleared here soon. And Alex Nordstrom will be joining us as well.